Hello everyone, Luke Smith here, and it's been well over a month since I've done another review like this. This is another Resident Evil review. I still want to keep it going, I'm not going to quit. It's been February the 11th, the last time I done a review of the Resident Evil series. And it is now March the 24th, over a month, not almost like a month and a half delayed, but I'm going to keep on going through with these until I get the entire series done properly. So, this is going to be a review of Resident Evil 3 and Nemesis. Now, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis is a game with a kind of a weird timeline. It is set between the setting of Resident Evil 2, the events, not setting, the events of Resident Evil 2. It is set 24 hours before and after Resident Evil 2. 24 hours before and 24 after. Now it's basically you play as Jill Valentine, the hero from the, well, one of the heroes from the first game, and she's trying to escape Raccoon City because she was going through Raccoon City to get evidence against Umbrella to try and sniff them out. The same thing that Chris Redfield was doing after the event of the first Resident Evil. But yeah, she is trapped in the city and there's monsters and stuff. There is new weaponry in it, like you can get a machine gun. I know the machine gun was unlockable in Resi 2, but if you play on easy mode, you get the machine gun with 100 bullets already loaded in your inventory, and that's when you first start the easy mode. On hard, there's only two modes, easy and hard. On the hard mode, it's more difficult. You only start with a handgun and some bullets and a first aid spray. But there is new enemies like I think not Death Reapers, Brain Demons. The Hunters are back. They replaced the Lickers. And the boss is it's got a reoccurring boss, which is Nemesis, hence the title. So let me just shut the door because the dog's barking and someone needs to let it out. I really don't know why I ain't done it yet. So, Nemesis is a monster created by Umbrella to get rid of stars. Right. Before I was interrupted, just trying to remember because I haven't seen the previous footage of this video, I was splicing it together. So yeah, you got a new monster called Nemesis that is stalking you throughout the entire game. He's not really stalking you, he comes in different areas and stuff. If you're playing in the harder mode, he drops items when he gets defeated. He does take a lot of ammo though. So like say you defeat him for the first time, you get handgun parts for a newer handgun. Beat him like the third time, because the second time he drops something else. Beat him the third time and he drops the other part of the parts, so you can combine them together and make a custom Eagle handgun, I think it is called. It's got a scope and you use it to blow heads off of zombies. I don't play it on hard mode, I play it on easy mode because hard mode is quite difficult for it, especially when people do knife runs. So he does get harder throughout the game though, that's the thing. There are other characters in the game, like there's a mercenary called Carlos Oliveira, I think his second name is, and there's other mercenaries there, Nikolai and Mikhail as well, but it's mostly Gil and Carlos you'll be playing as, because halfway through the game, I believe, yeah, because Gil gets infected with the virus and you have to switch to Carlos to make an antidote for her and cure her. That is when the timeline changes to 24 hours after Resident Evil 2. So when Jill gets knocked out at the clock tower, Resident Evil 2 starts. So there you go. A bit of education for you. And there are other elements to the game, like this game introduced the 180 quick turn. It also introduced quick time events, and it also introduced combining gunpowder with a combining gunpowder tool thingy to make more handgun or even more powerful handgun, like custom handgun ammunitions. You can also use it with grenade rounds to make more acid rounds and even freeze rounds, which are really rare as well. So if you want a lot of ammo, you've got to collect and experiment with the gunpowders and stuff. There's gunpowder A, B and C. C is created when you combine A and B together. There are files like giving hints to the puzzles. The puzzles are more unique in this game. Like there's more numerical puzzles and you have to do more. The game is big. The game is bigger. You get to explore Raccoon City more, and there are options as well. Like you can choose your own path. And my internet connection's just gone. That means power's just cut out for that side of the house. But the computer's fine. That's all dandy. But yeah, you can choose your own fate in this game by selecting different options on the special cutscenes. You get option A or option B, or you can choose to wait, but you're mostly likely to get injured or killed if you wait. But it does change your ending and change the course of events as well. So it's actually quite interesting. It's like one of the first games to do that. I mean, the game is on the PS1. It was released on the PS1 first of all in 1999. It was also re-released on the GameCube as well with different features and stuff, and they released a version for the PS3 as well, the downloadable version on PSN. Also, upon completing the game, you unlock the boutique key. If you complete the game on hard mode, every time you complete the game on hard mode, you unlock a new costume each time, and you unlock a epilogue, which is basically the story of like certain characters throughout the series so far, and what they got up to behind the game ending, like what they got up to after the credits roll. A bit of history again. So that is actually quite good. Let me just wiggle on the mouse to get that thing off there. So yeah, you also unlock a mercenaries after you beat the game on easy or hard. It doesn't really matter. And that, in the mercenaries, you get to play as 3 characters: Mikhail, Nikolai, and Carlos, and you got a certain amount of time to save civilians and get to the end where you get money to buy infinite guns. Now you can earn more time by saving certain civilians, and they drop items, health, ammo, whatever, and they give you more time as well. You can get time by killing enemies and comboing enemies, like getting close to a barrel, like a bunch of them, 10, 20, whatever. Shoot them and you can get a ton of time, like well over a minute sometimes. Also, certain enemies are worth more time you get. Also, if you dodge enemies, you get a few seconds extra, that kind of thing. And the weapons that you unlock, I think the most expensive weapon is the infinite rocket launcher, which is $9,999 you got to make to actually get it. Plus it's like 3,000 and 2,000 for the lesser items. Oh wait a minute, no, the rocket launcher is the 6,000 one. The other one that I said was infinite ammo for everything in the main game. It's the most hardest to get. You have to go through the game loads of times to do that. Also, it's like people has their own difficulty on it. Like Mikhail is the easiest because he's built like a tank, But yeah, that was it. That was a review. If I missed anything, don't forget to let me know. It's gone on long enough. I've got to remember to splice the other video in with this. So anyway, that was the review of Resident Evil 3. So it was a little bit long, mostly because I wanted to touch on the things I've known. The next review will be, I'm going to try and get the next review out on Sunday, if I can, so be aware of that. So anyway, that was it for this review. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, so don't forget to give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So until then, see you guys.